All right, hello. I'm Stream, and we're back with another stream review. Hopefully, y'all are all excited. But we'll get started. So yeah. So uh, in case y'all are always wondering like what's going on here, uh, a lot of the times, uh, we on the Clastar forums review charts and grade them on their planetarium ranking, which is just the quality of the level that we're looking for. And then we assign one of four rankings, which are listed, rated, cosmic, or astral. Or actually, no, I'm wrong. There's one more extra rank, which is censored. But I don't think we're going to be seeing anything like that. But we don't have a lot of charts to really go over today. I believe we only have four, so I don't think it's going to really be that much to really go over for today. So we'll get through these very nice and quick, but I gotta pull up the form. So give me a moment while I do that, and in the meantime, hopefully we'll get some people trickling in. And also, if you want to submit a chart live for me to review, you can always do so. Just make sure you read the terms and conditions and click on the forum link and fill out everything properly, and you will see your level up here being reviewed by yours truly. So yeah. So without further ado, let's just get started. I'm not going to make it have such an extensive explanation like last time, because I do think if you're familiar with our forums, you already know how the ranking system works. But if you don't, that's fine too, because there's a lot of stuff down in the description that'll explain it a lot more thoroughly than I will. So yeah, all right, let's get started. So, okay. But anyway, let me check what's going on. Hello there. Hello. Yes, we are here. I'm glad that
iced latte with oat milk.
I think y'all could hear that advertisement for a second. All right. Let me see. I believe I have some of these charts already, but we will check though. We will check. Yeah, okay. So we do have this one. So we'll just go ahead and check it out right now. Okay. All right, nice. So I do have this chart. Oh, it might be okay. I think I have so many levels that sometimes it takes a little while for them to all load in, but I do know the chart that I'm looking for. I'm pretty sure I've played this before on my channel. I just don't know which episode number it is, but yeah. I will say though, I might need to clean up my my workshop log a little bit, because I do realize that it is taking a little while for these sometimes for a little bit of time for this to start loading. So maybe I need to go do that eventually, but for now, we will just wait patiently. Okay. This is a download. As I'm waiting for the workshop to load in, I guess I'll just get all the other charts. Like I said, it's not really, we don't really have that many charts for today. I think we only got like 4. There's a couple of other charts. If you're in the actual Discord, you'll notice that there are a couple of other charts that got ranked. But a majority of those charts were just us filling out a catalog, like a backlog of stuff that we were always planning on ranking anyways. But we didn't get like much like submissions from just like, you know, people in general. So yeah. So this will probably honestly not be that long of a stream, if I'm going to be honest, especially because we don't really just have that many charts to really go over today. But, you know, that's fine. I don't mind if this one's being a little bit more shorter than usual. I don't know why this one's taking so long. Let me just quit and then go back and do it again, because I don't think that's naturally supposed to take that long. So let me just go back in there and we'll see how that goes. But yeah, so... I think we got that one. Alright, there you go. I think it loaded in, hopefully, but we'll see. Yeah, I think we got it. Alright, thank God. Alright. Pretty sure this is the one, right? Let me check that. Yeah. Alright, cool. I remember this chart. This chart was really cool. I actually liked it. I think I maybe had like one nitpick of it, but let me just play it again just to see what's up. I know this chart is really not that difficult, so I can probably play test it without a no fail. Yeah, I remember like these like custom little pause styles. These were really cool indications of pause styles. I really like it. Right, okay. I remember now. This is really cool though, I really like it. Alright. Yeah, honestly, I remember this shirt. This shirt's really cool. Like, I think there's only like one issue I really have near the beginning. And even then, it's not like the worst thing around, as I did sight read it, but it can be a little confusing for some others. But yeah. But this was a really neat little chill chart. Alright. Well, let me, I guess, go over the one issue that I do have. Oh, shoot, I did not mean to go into, I did not mean to click for that. I meant to go into the level editor for that. Alright, there you go. Alright, so really, my one nitpick of this is this right here. Like I said, it's not the worst thing around, but the camera kind of just sticks there a little bit too long. Now, this is not the worst thing in the round. Like, if this was the only thing here, but that would be fine. But the problem is this one mid-spin right there. And I could read it, because I could tell it was behind the, like, the text, or, like, the song and composer, you know? Like in most Adofai charts. but it's a little bit hard to see, as you can kind of tell. I'll repeat it once more, right? It's right here. So that's a little bit questionable. I mean, I do think that like it is readable on first sight, but it's kind of like I don't think it was intentional to make that mid spin a little bit more harder to read. And I think it was just kind of like a bit of an oversight maybe. So yeah, but what is the planetary ranking for this chart? That is a good question though. Overall, I really do like a lot of the visuals, and it is really cool. I like a lot of it. Like I don't really see any like other notable gameplay issues besides this. I mean, I guess this section's a little bit weird, but you know, I don't think it's like the worst thing around, especially because it's like not that fast. So I'm usually a little bit more lenient on stuff like this if it doesn't go that far, and it's especially because it's really slow. So what I'm thinking is I'll probably give this a cosmic grade because I think I really like it. There's only this one issue with like this one mid spin right here, but it doesn't like completely break things. It's just like a little bit inaccurate in terms of just the camera work because it could be a little bit up. Like I think if you just move the camera up just a little bit, this mid spin would be perfectly readable. So yeah, I like it a lot. So we'll put that in for now. All right. So I guess we will get started on our next chart, which is... Well, actually, I guess we'll go a little bit out of order because I actually noticed one later down the list that we also have as well too. So yeah, we'll get started on that one. Shore in the Rain. I remember playing this one too. This one's actually not that difficult either, so yeah. Actually, you might have been able to tell because I was taking a pure perfect on it. But yeah. We'll see how this goes, though. Oh, I remember this chart. Oh, right. Yeah, I remember. I remember for some charts that I played, I added some checkpoints, like, manually. Because, yeah. Just keep that in mind, because I did, in the original level, there were no checkpoints at all, so... If you see any checkpoints, they're not in the chart. But that's the only change I made on a lot of these charts, is just checkpoints. So, yeah. Yeah. Alright, cool. I mean, yeah, I do remember this chart. And yeah, it's a pretty solid chart. I like it a lot. Oh shoot, I got another pure perfect. I was not even intending to even go for that. That just happened by very much happenstance right there. But yeah, I really like this chart a lot. It's pretty solid. I mean, it's not the most craziest thing around, but yeah. I'm trying to think of like what planetarium ranking I'll give this. I do think that I'm not sure, because this chart is really good. I really like it a lot. But let me just give it a real quick glance over in the level editor. I'm not sure if I really have any problems with the charting. Like, I think the charting's like actually pretty good. I like it a lot. Like a lot of these like triangles. Like, I like this section a lot. It's really fun. Yeah, honestly, like this is really solid. I can read like a lot of this pretty on first glance pretty easily. Yeah, I mean, generally, when it comes to visuals, I'm not really like super strict on them, but I usually am a little bit more stricter on gameplay. And because I don't really see any issues with the gameplay, and I also just kind of like the visuals overall. I mean, I guess there's maybe this one asset right here that is a bit more, you know. Sometimes assets like these kind of stick out like a sore thumb if, you know, if it's not like stylized in some sort of way. So yeah. But would that really bring it down? Like, I don't think something like this would really be like that bad in the grand scheme of things, but it's something to keep in mind of. I'll probably just, if anything, I'll go with Cosmic for now, because I do think that the chart is pretty cool. I like a lot of the visuals. I don't really have major issues with the gameplay. I feel like the gameplay is pretty good. So I will go with that for the time being. Although maybe my ranking will change sometime in the later. I do sometimes change my opinions sometimes after I play charts, so keep that in mind. But okay, that was nice and simple. So there you go. And we're like halfway through, because we only, like I said, it's going to be a really short stream. We only got like 4 charts to really go over, because all the other ones are just backlog stuff. So yeah. All right. So we will go into the level editor, because that's where the rest of those 2 charts are. And if anyone's watching though, you can submit a chart for me to go over and review. So, yeah. Probably, you know. But if I don't get any more submissions after that, I'll just end my stream early. So, yeah. Which I don't mind. I mean, having a little casual stream like this isn't such a bad thing. Alright, here we go. Oh, this has like a little nice style to it. We'll see how it goes, though. I probably should have put on no fail. I don't know how difficult this is. Yeah. It's a pretty solid start so far. All right. I mean, hey, That is a solid chart. But yeah. Well, I mean, that's fine. I don't really expect anyone to really make a lot of levels in a short amount of time. It's really not possible, especially if you got a lot of other stuff to do. So I understand. But yeah. Anyway, talk about this chart. This is just rated for now. Like I have no issues with the gameplay whatsoever. I think it's pretty well put together. Really, the only reason why is just because the visuals are pretty minimal. I mean, I do like the style of it, but you know, there's not really much else going for it besides that. And it's not necessarily a bad thing, but generally, what we're looking for in cosmic charts are some neat little visuals here and there too, either to present a little bit of a vibe or something along the lines of that. So yeah, not a bad chart though, really not. So yeah, all right, we'll move on to our next one, and that shall be it for the final one of our day. So yeah, all right. This one actually might seem like a little. I see the BPM indicator right there. This one actually might be a bit of a difficult one. So yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. This is really cool so far. All right. Ooh, okay. That BPM switch up all of a sudden. That almost caught me off guard. I mean, actually, I'm kind of surprised I didn't really get any misses there, because I did not feel properly warmed up for that. But yeah, I'm probably not gonna lie, probably just rated for now. Like, I mean, it's not that it's not a bad chart. It's pretty decent. I like it. I like the gameplay of it all. I think yeah, there's like this kind of like weird-ish pause style right here, I think, but I think it was fine actually. Now I think about it, that was a little bit weird, but I guess it's not the worst thing around. Well, we'll see. We'll see what else. I mean, yeah. I mean, so far I do like it, dude. I like some of the stuff kind of going on here. I do think that if I kind of like look at it, It kind of like maintains the same visual style throughout the whole chart, which I do like. It's nice to look at. Yeah. It is definitely a little bit minimal in that regard, so yeah. But like, it's a solid chart. I like it a lot though. It's. I had a fun time playing this one, so yeah. Uh, so we'll just go with rated for that for now. So yeah. Oh, this is a Visit Stasis song. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I have not really seen much gameplay or footage of like other mechanics from that game, so I don't really know too much about it. Um, it's definitely not a game that I'm interested in playing anytime soon. Mostly because, for what I have seen, it doesn't exactly capture my attention, and yeah, so I'm probably not going to be playing it anytime soon. And if I am going to be playing it, there's some other games I'd rather do first. So yeah, uh, we will see. Yeah, well, that's really it for today. There's not really any other charts, so uh, I guess I'll probably stick around for like a couple of minutes just to see what's up. But if I don't get any more chart submissions by then, I'll probably just end the stream. So yeah, I mean that's very fair. I honestly I do think that there's probably not much that's really going to be happening because, yeah. I mean, I do think that we might get a couple more charts, especially because you know what? This is one opportunity for me to go into it. We will probably be doing a live stream review of some of the charts that got submitted for the competition for Clastar. So I know that for sure next week, whenever that goes around, we will have some cool stuff to go over for next week because we will have some really cool charts to really go over. So yeah, I'm really excited about that because I know we'll probably get a couple more charts from that form, and we'll see how that goes from there. I do know that we have a couple of submissions for that, so we will have to inevitably review them because in case you all are wondering, whatever gets submitted into that will automatically be put into the what am I trying to say? It will be automatically put into the forms for review. So, yeah. Obviously, it won't be visible now because I believe there's still some time for the competition. But I think it's gonna like be due like very soon. I think it's, you know, like for right now, for whoever is, I mean, to be fair, like you only really have like one day and maybe like a half before the competition deadline is there. So yeah, but it's all good. It's all good. I do think if I check the form again, yeah, we have not really gotten any new. We've not gotten any new submissions though, so I do think that for now we will just leave it there. And yeah, so we'll probably do it like there. This one is definitely a lot more shorter than the other one, but that's to be expected because we did not have as many charts as the last one. So yeah, I will say if there is one positive to this, at least when it comes to going into the description, it will not take nearly as long for me to go over all of these charts. So I can at least go over that and I can finish up the description pretty quickly. But yeah, we'll kind of just leave it at there. And yeah, so stream is ending pretty soon. So yeah, hopefully you all enjoyed, and I will be going along in my day.